Hey, what's up? Like, totally time for 90210.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the 90210 show by Massive Late Fee. My name is Mark. With me, as always, is my co-host Carol. How you doing, Carol? And girlfriend.
Hey, what's up? Good job covering your bases.
It's been a decent week here, I would say. What about you?
The week's been fine. It's been busy.
Yeah.
I mean, spoilers for tomorrow, but we didn't watch anything this week.
We didn't watch a movie. We were going to watch a movie, and we didn't watch a movie. Every week we watch a movie, and we didn't watch a movie.
We did not watch a movie.
So this week we're going to talk about some music.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Just something a little different. Mix it up one for once.
Yeah.
But one thing we're not mixing up is our coverage of 90210.
No, we could not leave you hanging on that.
So, Carol, why don't you tell us about 90210?
So, this episode, Brandon, for I think one of the first times, made me hate him. I mean...
Brandon or Brendan?
Brandon. Brandon was a complete dick. So, we've talked about how Andrea has a guy she's dating.
Yes, played by some dude named Peter Krause.
So, she gets an opportunity to go with Peter Krause to Dallas?
Houston,
somewhere in Texas. Who really cares?
For the Republican National Convention.
Who
really cares?
She is literally a card-carrying liberal.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
That's what she said. But there's no such thing as a card-carrying liberal. I think it would be a card-carrying Democrat.
Is it on her Blockbuster card?
She's not even old enough to vote, right?
Yeah, she can't. I don't think she's 18 yet.
So what are you talking about there, Andrea? But yeah, so she's going to go and get the political experience of helping with the Republican National Convention and CNN.
With CNN, the cable news network, owned by Ted Turner, who is a Democrat, I believe. So that's funny. So
she's all excited about this. She's got a guy she's liking. She's making out with him. It's this awesome, happy Andrea time.
Who's a Republican, by the way.
Yes. And
she's all like, hey, Republicans are bad in bed, and he's like, liberal women are loose.
Yeah. It would have been, no bueno, except they ended up kissing, so I guess it was fine.
It was cute. Like, the way they were talking about it was cute, I guess.
They got applause in a restaurant, so, good,
yeah, weird.
Good for them, I guess.
Teenagers making out, yay!
Like, we don't see that everywhere.
Right. So... Yeah, most of the time we do public displays of affection, we get asked to leave the record store.
Right. Well, I mean, not most of the time, but there was definitely a time. So they're happy. They're making out. They're making out at the beach club.
Mm-hmm. In front of Brandon.
Brandon does not like this. He is a jealous doucheburger.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just staring at them all the freaking time. And Steve's like, oh, she's trying to make you jealous, Brandon. Like, no, Steve, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Steve, once again, displays his complete lack of understanding of women.
But Brandon, of course, is so full of himself that he wants to believe this. And he decides to tell her that she should stick around. She shouldn't be leaving with this guy. She should stay for him.
For him and Cameron.
Well, he hadn't even gotten to Cameron yet when he kissed her.
Cameron Mitchell.
Did he?
Wait, what?
Had he already gotten to Cameron when he kissed her? That was the same time?
That was his salvo, his opening salvo.
Oh, okay, yeah. So there was this little deaf boy, and Andrea recruited him to join her day camp, his
mom was very overprotective and was like, I don't want him to leave my sight because, if he falls down a well, he can't scream.
What?
I don't know, something like that.
Oh, I mean, he wandered off at one point, and she said to Andrea that if he wanders off, she can't call for him, which I guess would be scary.
What if he had lights on him or something like that? Like his shoes lit up. Or like he had lights on his shirt.
That'd be interesting.
You just press a button and he lights up. It's like, there he is.
We should invent something like that, or you push a button and like a little bell goes off.
Yeah, it emits a high pitched screech.
Right. Find him real quick.
We could use the voice of the parrot from Aladdin to do it. Just like, I'm Cameron. Cameron's here.
So yeah, so she is very, very overprotective. She doesn't want him to join the club. She doesn't want him to do anything, and she doesn't believe that Andrea can keep an eye on him and all the other kids.
But guess what? Andrea can sign.
Yeah.
She learned sign language because she knows everything.
So Andrea convinces this little boy's mother to let him in to her group, and then decides she's going to leave.
Right.
Which is, I mean, like, I get it.
It's a little shitty, but...
Kind of a dick move, yeah.
But, you know, she didn't know this opportunity was going to present itself. So, and she wants to go into journalism, and this is the perfect opportunity to get some experience.
Right. So Brandon starts out with saying, you know, you can't just leave this kid. Mm-hmm. They're not going to get somebody else who can sign because nobody else knows how to sign in the whole world except for Andrea.
Especially in Beverly Hills.
Whatever. And then when that doesn't work, he grabs her and kisses her.
Mm-hmm. Because I don't want you to leave.
Right.
He pulls a Han Solo.
And it does not work. No. So
she says she'd rather kiss a Wookiee.
So yeah, Brandon's got some egg on his face. And I'm sorry, but like I don't feel bad for him. Because he didn't have any kind of genuine romantic feelings for her before. He even admitted to Steve, he's like, what is it about wanting what you can't have?
Yeah. He had the opportunity to have sex with her.
Yeah.
Before, when they thought they were leaving. He could have asked her out multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
It's never, like I said when we were watching the episode, she's his just-in-case girl.
It's bullshit.
And that's not fair to her.
No, and she's finally happy with somebody, and he ruins it. He pisses all the fuck over it.
Yeah. He acted very selfish and dickish.
Yeah. So, yeah, Brandon is on my list right now. That's about all that Steve had going on, I think, was just being around Brandon.
Steve was just, like usual, Steve was an asshole in the background of scenes.
Just lurking, being a douche.
Yep.
So we do get to see Brenda and Donna in Paris, which is very cool.
There's a lot of Brenda and Donna in Paris.
There is. They get a terrible, terrible hotel room.
Yeah. The Marie Suite or whatever it is. It comes with a guillotine.
Was I wrong? I mean, I really think there was only one bed.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And it's very small.
Yeah, they're cuddling up.
Like, yeah, you better be really close friends to share that room.
Good thing they're very thin. And they're cuddling for warmth.
And Donna was like sick from all the smoking on the airplane on the way over. Like, how long of a flight is that? Like 17 hours?
No, not that long. But to Paris, I think from where we are, it's about 8. So probably about 11.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so Donna was like, oh, if I smell another cigarette, I'm going to hurl. And then the cab driver, of course, lights a cigarette because it's, frickin' Paris.
And he speaks English, too.
Yeah.
As he later demonstrates.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'll show you a cigarette. Asshole.
Which was so mean because, I mean, like, even as a smoker, I could sympathize with someone being like, oh, I've been trapped in an airplane for, like, many hours and I don't want to smell any more smoke. It's not like she was like, hey, all smokers are douches and, whatever.
Right. You're not a smoker, though.
I said as a smoker, I could.
Okay. But that makes it sound like you are a smoker. And we are not smokers.
Okay. Anyway.
Occasional smokers.
So, it's 1995.
Yeah.
Everybody smokes. It happens, okay?
Yeah, but we try not to.
So he gets so mad that they ask him to put a cigarette out that he has lit in response to this conversation that he pulls over to the side of the road and tells them to get out.
Get out of my cab.
With all their luggage.
You don't want my cigarette in your face. Get out of my fucking cab.
Many blocks away from where they're staying. Apparently, they had to walk uphill. Donna was
in the snow. Both ways.
Donna was already whining about like everything, so Brenda carried her luggage. That's insane. That was a lot of luggage. Like, I don't even believe that it's possible that one person carried all that luggage.
Brenda is bodybuilder.
Right.
By the way, I forgot you reminded me. I forgot to tell everybody it's September 28th, 1995.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Just in case you were wondering.
Well, I don't label these tapes, so it helps people keep them in whatever order they want to keep them in.
Let's reorient you. It is the 28th. There's the fall chill in the air.
Yeah.
But not in this episode in Paris, because it's summer.
No, yeah. This whole season is the summer.
Yeah.
The summer between their junior and senior year.
This whole season is summer?
Yeah.
Wow. How many are there, like, a normal amount of episodes?
97 episodes.
Well,
It's one for every day.
we don't have time to get through all of this.
I think it's 24 or 30 or something. I don't know.
That's a long summer.
I didn't look at the VHS. It's a lot of tapes.
Yeah. Okay. So, they are so stupid and irritating, especially Donna. She's whining because she sees
All
David
the time.
everywhere. And she misses him. And she wants to call him.
David has a shirt like that. Well, not exactly like that, but that color. Well, not that color. David owns clothes.
Right.
So does this guy.
But,
And then she saw a nudist. And she was like, David has a penis.
wow. She doesn't know that. She can't vouch for that.
Yeah, they haven't had sex, but it's just David has eyes. I mean,
Right, there you go. I mean, I'm sorry,
she's
but at
going to
this,
assume that he doesn't have a penis?
no, but at this point, she has to, it's only an assumption. She cannot, like, swear in a court of law that he has a penis. I'm just saying.
What would he have had?
Maybe he has one of those, like, bags that you pee in. I don't know.
Holy shit.
It could happen. Maybe he's really a girl.
Wow.
And he just has really tiny boobs.
Does he look like a girl?
No. He's a very handsome boy. I'm just saying.
All right.
But they're very, very stupid. Because Brenda speaks a little French. Happy for you, Brenda. That's not going to allow you to navigate a menu.
Mon petit François.
I went on a school trip. What?
Mon petit François?
A little French.
I think so, yeah.
I went on a school trip to Mexico. When I went, I spoke very, very, very little Spanish.
Yeah.
I was lucky to have a friend with me who spoke Spanish.
Do you speak more Spanish now?
Yes. Yeah, of course. You learn. But before I went to a restaurant, before I even got on a plane...
Did you learn the phrase, leave it on the dresser?
Why would you say that to me? You douche?
No, what Spanish do you know?
Donde está el baño? Where is the bathroom?
Where is El Baño?
Cuánto cuesta is how much. Trente pesos, because that's the answer to that question, no matter what you're talking about, apparently in Mexico. So
Estoy acabando.
I don't know what that means.
I think that means I'm killing.
Okay, good for you. My friend, though, she knew the words for penis. So one night, we were all out dancing. And this guy was dancing with me, and he's whispering all this stuff in my ear, and I don't know what he's saying. Mm-hmm. And she taps him on the shoulder, and she's all drunk, and she says, No, you can dance with her, but you cannot talk about your penis. I was like, wow, that dance is over.
Wow. I went on a class trip to Germany. So,
did you learn some German?
well, I took German in school, so I know some German. I know a little German.
What do you know how to say in German?
Hast du etwas Zeit für mich? Singen
don't start
kein Lied
singing
für
the
dich,
whole
wo
song.
99 schlafen uns. Ihrem Weg zum Horizont dankst du vielleicht gerade in mich. Singen kein Lied für dich.
Okay.
Wo 99 schlafen uns.
What's
Und
useful
das
for you
sowas
if
und
you were in
sowas
Germany?
kommt. Obviously, you can say hello. That's hello, or
Okay.
you can say guten Tag. That's good day. You would say mi heiße Mark, or whatever. My name is Mark. I'm trying to think what could you use? Ich bin krank und müde.
Okay, what's that?
I am sick and tired.
All right, well, here's a couple of things that I found very necessary, okay? Which was dos cervezas, por favor.
Okay. Dry beer. What's please? I can't think of please.
I don't know.
Welcome is you're welcome. Danke.
Okay.
Yeah, danke.
Or like cafe sin leche, because I like mine black.
Oh, coffee?
Yeah, without
Coffee-
milk.
Coffee in German is just coffee.
Okay.
Like that.
So, we would know this kind of stuff. Like,
Schweizer.
carne is beef. What is it in German?
Beef?
Yeah.
What
Or
is
chicken?
it? What is it? Polo.
Okay.
That's
That's Spanish.
yeah. Enta. And then beef would be ku.
Okay. So we are more prepared right now to order in a restaurant and have to speak German or Spanish than those two women were walking into a restaurant in France.
I could order.
Why?
I could order in a German menu for sure.
Like, how incompetent are they at being people that they didn't spend some time reviewing the words for foods?
She's got a French to English dictionary, and she wants to order veal, Donna, and she somehow doesn't order veal.
She ordered brains.
Yeah, they bring it, and it's all creamy, and it's got some kind of cream sauce on it. Or
Yeah,
something.
I mean, the cream sauce actually it looked pretty good, honestly. But
That's
yeah.
cerebral spinal fluid and milk. I'm just joking.
Oh my god, I think we need to take a break so I can go vomit. Oh,
Make sure you do it on Brenda and Donna's plates.
that'd probably be preferable to
Right.
the brains. So, I mean, they're like looking, like Donna's looking at the menu like a deer in the headlights. Like, how do you not know something that you want to order? Brenda knew she wanted fish.
Yeah.
And so she was able to say that. Brenda knew something. And the waiter said, we have, 73
26.
different kinds of fish. So, yeah, she had to pick one. But poor Donna failed at ordering veal.
Yeah.
Then they go to a party. And at this party, Donna apparently is substituting the sex that she has never had with food.
Yes.
Because, oh my God, she's attacking this table of desserts.
Mm-hmm.
It's like she is Godzilla and this table is Tokyo.
You're right. French silk pie or cake or whatever it is. And cheesecake. Oh, she's going nuts.
I mean, and she's picking them up, these giant slices of things, putting them on plates, and then just putting her face on the plate and eating instead of using silverware.
It's
Is that
comical.
a thing?
No.
So she's just being rude.
Yeah, that's not a thing in France.
God, I would have kicked her.
Yeah, in France, they just all bury the face.
Well, I mean, it's not like she got
And
her
then
face dirty. It's not like watching
smoke.
my little niece eat, but it was bad.
Oh, yeah. Not good.
So then they go to another restaurant another time, and they seem to have gotten down where they're not eating brains, at least.
Oh, really? I missed that.
Yeah. This was another time they're at a restaurant at the end of the episode when Brenda finally admits that
Oh.
she's now seeing Dylan and Mrs. Dylan too. And they're like,
Yeah.
let's go find a payphone.
I do remember that, yeah.
Yeah.
There's not much. They don't really show them ordering, I don't think.
No, but I mean, you just get the assumption because it seems like a more calm time.
But yeah, like, I don't understand. I don't understand why Brenda changed her mind. Because Brenda had it down. She's like, poisson, or however you say that, poisson, that's fish. And he's like, the waiter's like, which one? We have 26 kinds of fish. He starts naming them, and he says sole is one. She's like, oh, sole, And he's like, okay. And then when she comes up with that veal thing, Brenda's like, oh, that sounds good. Whatever. What's French for two?
I don't know. I don't know any French.
Yeah, I know very little French. Yeah. But I knew when we were watching the episode, I knew a little bit. You get the
gist.
The gist. I knew poisson, I knew that meant fish, and then Donna's like, no fish.
Yeah, she's like, oh, I don't want fish. Well, you know what? It's better than fucking brains, Donna. So maybe you should have just said, well, I'll have what she's having.
They have a lot of fish, in France. They've got the rivers and the...
I'd imagine it'd be really delicious seafood too, because it's
Probably.
right there. Like, yeah, she should have eaten the fish.
The River Seine. The Seine River.
So, I mean, that's basically where we leave off with the girls. It's just that they are becoming a little bit more independent, but they're also missing their dudes.
They're going to parties and everything and wearing nice dresses and hanging out with girls with comical glasses from Texas.
It looks fun. It looks like they're going to have a fun 6 weeks.
You could, if you wanted to, you could go 6 weeks. and go
trying to get rid of me?
to France. I could, we could do the show without you. I'll get my friend Mike. My friend Mike could do this.
Mike could not do what I do. Thank you very much.
Well, I didn't say he could do everything you could do.
I mean, yeah. Come on now.
But I'm just saying, like, a girl's trip is good sometimes.
Okay. All right. I'll start looking into going to France for 6 weeks.
I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying you said it looked like fun. I'm saying you have that freedom.
Okay. Thanks. So
I'm going to Vegas. For 6 weeks.
I knew there was a catch. Not happening, my friend. So Dylan and Kelly are getting a little bit closer.
Yeah.
It's a little concerning.
Come a little bit closer, you're my kind of man.
Dylan's dad's up for parole, and he wants Dylan to write a letter that he can use to, like...
I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter.
What are you doing?
I'm connecting it to songs.
Okay.
I'm preparing people for the next episode.
He won't be singing.
Make believe that it came from you.
So, yeah, he has to write a letter saying him what a wonderful dad he has, which, he does not want to do.
Words, oh, so sweet.
Because it's lying.
They're gonna knock you. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, he doesn't want to do that. Understandably so. Come on now.
So.
Don't pull back.
Well, I mean, if you're going to interrupt me constantly, it makes
fun.
It hard. So, he doesn't tell Brenda about it when she calls. He keeps it to himself.
He does. Well, he doesn't keep it to himself.
No, he talks to Kelly about it.
He doesn't tell Brenda. He's starting to confide in Kelly.
Yeah, it's not
Kelly's
good.
wearing a lot of bikinis around him.
Well, they're at the beach. I mean, you can't really fault her for that.
Yeah, but come on.
And then
she could have worn a caftan.
Yeah, and then she's talking about how things didn't work out with her and Jake.
Mm-hmm. And because he's over on Melrose Place now.
And he's like, oh, I told him to leave you alone.
And she's like, I don't have a contract for both shows.
And she looks all like touched. Oh, you talked to him about me?
Mm-hmm. You were trying to protect me?
And then his dad does not make parole, so he's upset about this.
Yeah. 100 ladies showed up and said he screwed me out of money.
Right, so I'm sure they'll be ready in 6 months when he's up for parole again. Like, I don't know if he's ever getting out.
That guy's gonna die in jail.
Probably.
He ain't getting out.
So, Kelly...
write 1,000 letters.
Kelly is, like, talking about how, we're stuck here. We're miserable. And he's like, but we're not. And she's like, no, we're not.
I'm not so miserable.
And then they're all, like, smiley and making eyes at each other.
Oh, yeah.
And then Andre's like, oh, hey, be part of our tug of war. So then they can fall on each other and be like, oh, all the sexual tension. Here we go.
Oh, I fell on you, Dylan.
Oh, hee. Bitch.
My breasts fell into your hands.
Ugh. I'm very upset with her.
And then Steve's like, come on, lovebirds.
Yeah. What the fuck, Steve? I mean, like, first of all, he's all in love with Kelly, so why is he all like, oh, lovebirds?
Because the writers wrote that line and said, hey, we have an asshole line. Who can we get this? Oh, Steve.
Yeah, that's
he
true.
gets all the asshole lines.
So I'm not feeling very good about this. I don't think good things are happening.
Well, we know. We know where this is going.
We do?
Yeah.
I mean, I know they're not together in season 5. I don't know they're going to break up right now.
Well, I don't know that they're going to break up right now either, but we know that eventually they're going to date.
You mean what?
Kelly and Brandon, or Kelly and frickin' Dylan.
Yeah, at some point, I guess.
What do you mean you guess?
I mean, I guess sooner rather than later now, but because I'm not like I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either. But we saw part of season 5. And they were together then.
They were?
Yes. She broke up with him to go to Brandon.
I didn't know she broke up with him. Okay.
Yeah, remember? And well, they mutually broke up or whatever. Remember, Brenda was, everyone was like, Brendan, you fucked your way to that part with that director,
yeah.
That's a skeevy director. And Dylan's like, I know you didn't do it. And he was the only one that didn't. She's like, oh, Dylan, you've always known me best. And not even Brandon thought that I wasn't a slut. And, there was that like sexual tension between the two of them.
Yeah, I remember that.
And Kelly was going out with him at the time. But
Kelly
was like disregarding him left and right. And we were all like, they should not be together.
So they're going to be together probably from like now through till season 5?
I don't know.
That's a long time.
Like you said, I don't know when they get together. Maybe for a while they're not dating anybody. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I'm not happy about it.
What else happens? Is that it?
Oh, Andrea decides to stay.
She does, yeah, for Cameron.
Not Brandon, which her boyfriend says. Now, as long as it's for Cameron and not Brandon Walsh, then we're okay.
Right. Everyone hates Brandon Walsh.
But he's going to be gone away to school in the fall, and she's still in high school. So, I mean, this is obviously not going to work out.
Do you know where he goes to school?
No. He said Iowa or Illinois or something?
He said Evanston, Illinois.
Okay.
I was just wondering if you know what college is in Evanston, Illinois.
No, I know that there's a hospital called Evanston in Illinois, but I don't know.
It's Northwestern.
Okay.
Northwestern University.
There's a hospital called Northwestern, too.
Yeah, well, Northwestern's a very... Why do you know so many hospitals in Illinois? The fuck?
It's a hobby.
It's a hobby? You just go to the library and look up hospitals in like the encyclopedia or whatever? How do you even find that information? You driving around Illinois just looking for hospitals?
Maybe.
Wow. If there's a rash of people murdered in Illinois hospitals, I'll know where to look.
Okay.
Yeah, he goes to Northwestern. It's a very good school.
Nice.
Also a pretty liberal school from what I...
Well, and he's going to stick out like a sore thumb.
That's right. He's also very tall, so that doesn't help either.
Now, I'm wondering if Andrea and Brandon will hook up this season.
Oh, I don't know.
Since her boyfriend is leaving and she is staying, and Brandon has, made a move.
Maybe for a little bit. Maybe for a little while. They'll sleep together 2 times, and she'll be like, ooh, liberals aren't very good lovers either sometimes.
Well, I mean, I know it's like Kelly felt she had to ask Andrea's permission before she went after Brandon, so, it seems like something maybe is going to happen.
Nah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe she put her mark on him or something like that.
She's going to pee on him? What? Ew.
Well, some people like that, Speaking of Germany, they're into, Scheisse videos. You know what that is?
No. Do I want to know?
No.
Okay, cool. Thank you for not telling me.
You're welcome.
I don't think there's anything else.
I think that's pretty much it.
We didn't see Jim or Cindy this whole episode.
No, thank God.
Wait, no, we did one time. Cindy on the beach with Brandon one time for like 1 minute.
Yeah.
So she got paid this episode.
Jim had the week off.
Yeah.
Some of those kids got paid too. They talked.
Right?
I couldn't believe it. It's like that Cameron. You don't have to pay him because he's just using his hands.
He did talk though.
Oh, that's right. He did.
Yeah, he said a few sentences.
Wow.
Just, he didn't sound like someone who's, hears.
Well, the union's doing their job then. They're all getting paid.
Yep, everybody's getting scale. Good for them.
That's right. Good for them.
I want to get scale. Let's go to Beverly
Orange
Hills.
County, California.
Yes.
Follow the path.
Yes.
And make all the money.
Apparently, scale is making all the money, but yes.
Yep. Scale in California is $100,000 a minute.
Yes, let's do it.
All right.
All right.
Those kids are set for life now.
Hey, college is paid for. Good for them.
That's not, I'm joking, right?
Yeah, I know.
All right. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. So I guess we'll see you next time. Why don't you tell the people things they can do in the meantime?
Write us at latefee1994@aol.com.
Do that.
Or come to our website at www.retrolatefee.com.
Yes. Tell us what state you live in. We got a message today on retrolatefee.com where it just said Minnesota.
Oh, and I wanted to let y'all know that Stephanie Baker did claim her beach towel. So.
Stephanie Baker's got it.
So we have no more prizes to give away.
It's been mailed out to Stephanie Baker.
Sorry, guys.
You'll have to wait for our next contest.
Yep.
Where we give away these pogs.
But keep listening because there will be more prizes.
All right, we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.